Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Please stand for the presentation of colors and the national anthem and remain standing, please.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming on the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Good evening and welcome. I'm Kathy Verhappen, the assistant principal at Granby Elementary School, and I am pleased to welcome you to our 14th annual Norfolk Public Schools Youth Ambassadors for Excellence Recognition Program. Welcome Dr. Savigny, Dr. Simmons, Dr. Charbonnet, school board members, principals, counselors, teachers, ambassadors, and mostly important, our parents of our outstanding fifth grade ambassadors. Tonight, we're going to recognize the top 5 distinguished fifth graders from each elementary school. It is an honor to be selected, and you should be very proud of these students. The students that will be recognized have worked hard by maintaining a B average for at least 3 grading periods, exhibiting good citizenship, demonstrating leadership abilities, and participating in community service projects. You are the future, and your future is bright. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and continue to strive for excellence. Welcome. At this time, we will have greetings and remarks by Dr. Kirk Houston, our school board chair.
Good evening. It is my pleasure. There must be some children going to be coming coming behind me. I've never felt so tall, but thank you. It's my pleasure this evening to bring you greetings on behalf of the school board of Norfolk and to let you know how proud we are of each of you and your accomplishments this year. I would like to recognize the presence of one of my colleagues on the board, Mr. Rodney Jordan. Would you appreciate his presence? Our superintendent, Dr. Samuel King, sends his regrets. He had another obligation, civic duty, that he had to attend to this evening. He certainly would love to have been here this evening, and he sends his regrets, but also his regards for your accomplishments this evening. This is always a special time of the year when we get the opportunity to celebrate all of the wonderful accomplishments of so many of the boys and girls, students of the Norfolk Public Schools. I hear so many educators say that this is their favorite time of the year because the work of 9 months of study, of committing yourselves to hard work and discipline, time management, and giving your best pays off, and you reap some of the benefits, some of the fruits of your labors. And so enjoy this celebration tonight as your names are called and as you reflect upon all of the things you were able to accomplish this year. Let me thank the parents who are here and for your support of the students throughout the school year, because certainly we couldn't have celebrations such as this without the support of parents and grandparents and guardians who reinforce the values of education and who emphasize the importance of our young people doing and giving their best so that they can be successful. Young people, why don't you give your parents a hand? And certainly it would be remiss not to mention the hardworking administrators and the teachers who work along with our students throughout the school year, early mornings to late afternoons and well into the evening on many occasions, so that we can bring out the best in our students and help you all to maximize your potential. So on behalf of the school board, I want to thank all of our administrators, all of our teachers and support staff for your hard work this year that has made an evening like this possible. And young people, you are to be commended as well. The only place that success comes before work is in the dictionary. Other than that, you have to get on that grind each day. And sometimes I'm certain even as young fifth graders this year, you've burned a little midnight oil, hopefully not too many nights. You've had to stay up a little late, finishing projects, preparing yourselves for obligations the following day in school so that you could be a part of all that it means to be a youth ambassador in Norfolk Public Schools. So you're to be commended for your hard work and this wonderful accomplishment. I congratulate you, and let's enjoy this wonderful evening. Thank you for having me.
At this time, we will have testimonies from sixth graders Elizabeth Collins and Keely Mitchell.
Good evening, students, parents, and guests.
I am Libby Collins.
And I'm Keely Mitchell.
We go to Blair
and Larkspur Middle School. Libby and I are both former youth ambassadors, and we know exactly how you are feeling.
We are here to discuss the fears you may have and some tips to help you with middle school.
Are you worried about forgetting your locker combination? Write it down somewhere and don't tell anyone.
Scared of making new friends? Just remember to be yourself.
What about being shoved in a locker? Don't worry about that. Nobody fits in one anyway.
Not even me. What's my next class? Keep your schedule with you at all times until you are comfortable.
How about forgetting where each classroom is? Ask someone in your class.
Maybe forgetting your homework? Stay organized and put it back in your binder or folder for that class.
Worried about being late to class? Don't stand in the hallway and talk to your friends forever.
Scared of teachers? Respect them and don't talk out of turn. They will definitely like you.
How about peer pressure? Don't let people persuade you to do something wrong.
Maybe the older kids? Try to stay away from the kids who make bad choices, but be open to making great friends.
Scared of riding the bus? Try to sit with someone you would want to be friends with and know they might be new to the bus too.
What about too much homework? Try to get it done the night it is handed out, and it really won't be that bad.
We hope these helpful tips will get you through the 6th grade.
Middle school really isn't that bad. You will love it.
Good luck and enjoy your 2013-2014 school year and summer break.
At this time, we will have Tyler Collins come to the podium to introduce our speaker for the evening.
Good evening to our superintendent, school board members, principals, teachers, students, and distinguished guests. My name is Tyler Collins. I'm an 8th grade student at the Academy of International Studies and a rising 9th grader at the IB program at Granby High School. I'm honored to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Dawn Eibel. Ms. Eibel grew up in Long Island, New York, and earned a Bachelor of Science in Education from Longwood College in Farmville, Virginia. She began her teaching career in Buckingham County and went on to earn her master's degree in reading from Longwood College and her general mathematics certification. In 1986, Ms. Eibel moved to Norfolk, Virginia, and began teaching 1st grade at Sherwood Forest Elementary. There she taught 1st grade, 3rd grade, 4th and 5th grade split classes. In 1992, she transferred to Northside Middle School to teach 6th grade math and 7th grade the following year. She served as Dean of Students for 11 years and earned an endorsement in administration and supervision from the University of Virginia. Next, Ms. Eibel became a school-level instructional resource technology teacher. Throughout the 16 years that Ms. Eibel has worked in a non-teacher role at Northside, she was the test chair for building for all states and local tests. Ms. Eibel left Northside to become a district instructional resource specialist and continues to serve in this position. Ms. Eibel is currently in her 33rd year as a public school educator in the state of Virginia and does not see an end in sight. Please welcome Ms. Dawn Eibel.
Thank you, Tyler. We're going to try to have some fun tonight. I get to play every day with technology. My job is to teach teachers to use technology to make your learning a little bit more fun. So we're going to incorporate technology into our presentation. Now, I have a couple of people I need to thank first off. I need to thank Lake Taylor Middle School because Lake Taylor Middle School loaned us some iPads. And we are passing out we have 20 iPads that we're passing out to students. Students, during our presentation, I'm going to ask you to do some voting. I need you to switch the iPads around and share them, okay? If you have a smartphone on you, you're going to also be able to use that. I need to thank Dr. Lenore Diane Blow. She's behind the scenes right now. She's running my 2 computers because when you poll in, she's going to take the information and put it into a Wordle. Do any of you use Wordle? What's Wordle? That's exactly right. It's a word cloud, and it's a free site on the computer, so we're going to be utilizing that. It's on the internet. I also need to thank Sean Crawford and Mr. Ronnie Blow. They're out making sure my iPads get handed out, and they're also making sure I get 20 iPads back. I had to sign my life away this afternoon. I want to return them tomorrow morning. And finally, I need to thank Dr. Lee and Dr. Lawrence for giving me this opportunity, having the confidence in me to be up here tonight for you.
Hi there, guys. Welcome to the Youth Ambassadors program tonight. Can you believe it? You're almost finished with school.
School? School's almost out? You know what that means.
Yeah, they're finishing the 5th grade.
And they get to go to middle school next year.
Way to go, guys. We're all proud of you.
Yeah, we're thrilled. Congratulations. That's an app on the iPad. It's called Sock Puppets. Okay? I got it for free because I use an app that's called Apps Gone Free, and every day there are certain apps that go on sale. So if you have an iPad or an iPhone, the app that you want to get is Apps Gone Free. All right, tonight with your audience participation, whoever has the iPad in their hand right now, on the iPad, you're going to see that there's a place on the desktop that says Border Manager. I want you to tap on Border Manager, and you know what you have to do when you go to Border Manager. You have to log in. You're fifth graders, I know you know your logins. So one person log in for the group. All right? Once you log in, I want you to go back to the desktop because you're going to find a shortcut that's for Youth Ambassador. And it's a shortened link, so you'll see it though. It's right on the desktop. If you have a smartphone and you want to come in and poll with us, it's tinyurl.com/NPS-Gold1. And you'll see something like this. Now, students, I need you to know when we're voting, when you hit submit, there's another line under it that says submit another response. That's when I need you to pass the iPad. We're going to try to get 5 responses from each iPad on each question. So don't keep the iPad and hold it all night. I need you to pass it. Okay? We're going to be using Google Docs tonight. Are we good? All right, and you're going to see right at the bottom it says submit another response once you submit. All right, so first off, we need to talk about some quotes. Personally, I am always ready to learn. I think this next part is you guys. Although I don't always like being taught. Sounds like something you could say. But it happens to be said by Winston Churchill. Dare to live the life you've dreamed for yourself. Go forward and make your dreams come true. This was from Ralph Waldo Emerson, but the quote that is with his picture is also important for what's going to happen to you when you go to middle school. Be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make something else, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. It's very easy to follow what everyone else does, but you've already proved you know what hard work's all about. That's why you're here. All right, this is an important one. 3 things that are most essential to achievement. Common sense, okay? Hard work. And stick-to-itiveness. That's Thomas Edison. Wish it, dream it, do it. But J.K. Rowling's, one of my favorite authors, reminds us, it does not do well to dwell on dreams and forget to live. You have to make decisions in your life. You can't just be dreaming about tomorrow. You have to make your life count. All right, first question of the evening. Here you go. When you dream about being, what do you dream about being when you finish school? So I want you to pass the iPad. Put in your response. Put in what you dream about, what you want to be when you grow up. Submit your response, pass it. We're going to give it a minute. Make sure you're passing it down the row, too. Don't just hold it on the one side. We want to try to get 5 people on each question. Your responses are all coming through the internet. And Mrs. Blow is going to take them and paste them into the Wordle. And we're going to find out what you dream about becoming. All right, last one. Who's ever got it, you're the last one. Hold on to it. Fill in your answer, and then just hold on to the iPad. All right, flip the screen so that they can see it building. So we have engineer, lawyer. Now notice, this is what a word cloud looks like. You're seeing all the different responses. When you see a word that's larger than others, that means more than one person picked that word. The larger the word, the more people picked that word. We got a lot of people, and see, we had doctor written with a capital letter and doctor written with a lowercase, so it didn't differentiate between the two. We have an engineer. I got a lot of people that want to be players. I certainly hope that means a football player, a basketball player. All right. We have a lot of great people that want to do wonderful things. All right, we're switching back. So that's Wordle. Now, I'm going to tell you about another one. We're not going to use it tonight, but Tagxedo. Tagxedo is like Wordle, but it's better. It puts it into shapes. So I want you to look for Tagxedo, T-A-G-X-E-D-O. And we're waiting for that computer. Here it comes. All right. Now, next one. I want to know, what does it take to be a winner? So I want a one word. What do you have to be a winner? Make your choice. Put it in. We're going to wait a couple seconds. As soon as you type it in, hit submit, put your choice in, and pass that iPad. They're having just as much fun as you are. I'm watching them with their iPhones. All right, Dr. Blow, create that Wordle. What you're seeing up here right now is called a Meez, M-E-E-Z. You can create boys that are Meezes and girls that are Meezes. They're also known as avatars. And you said, go ahead and switch it, so that we can see what you're seeing when it's coming up. That's all right, let them see what it looks like. See, those top responses were what we had before. Now we're coming down. We got courage, practice, definitely. Highlight what we got and go ahead and, oh, you already did? Okay. Confidence, persistence, a counselor, courage, work, definitely takes work. Oh, I had somebody that wanted to be the President of the United States. Where's that person? Who put they wanted to be the President of the United States? What? Stand up. Because if you're going to be president, look at them. I want them to know who we're going to be having as one of our next presidents. All right. A military officer. Thank you to those of you who are in service. I appreciate each and every one of you. Yes, let's give every one of our military members a round of applause. You have one of the hardest jobs. You're defending our freedom. We got a lot of people that voted. Confidence, skills. This is what we have to have today: perseverance, patience, determination. Oh, there's that education. There's that copy. She's going to scroll up and see how easy it is. All she does is click create. She pastes those words in there and says go. Look at that. Determination, education, work. Look how big courage was. To get an education, to be a winner, you've got to have courage, because there are a lot of people out there that are going to tell you that you cannot do it. I am here to tell you, you can. All right, let's look at some winners. All right? U.S. gold medal winner. Who do you think I have? Gabby Douglas. She's right from our area. She's from Virginia Beach. All right? She was a gold medalist. Now, who was on Gabby's team? Everybody's got a team. She's got her teammates. But who else had Gabby's back? Her mom and her brother and her sister. They were there. Somebody won over the course of their career, won 18 gold medals, 2 silvers, 2 bronze. Who was that? Michael Phelps. His biggest fan and cheerleader was who? His mom. She was waiting. Who's that? The Ravens. Who had the Ravens back? All of Baltimore and the country, unless you're a Cowboys fan. All right, I need to know, who do you have in your corner? 5 people, vote, pass. Who do you have in your corner? Who do you have in your corner? Isn't it amazing how many times mom comes up there? Even when those football players are on the side and they're winning, they say, "Thank you, Mom." All right, last vote. All right, go ahead and copy it. It's fun when you can be a part of the presentation. This is something that we can do in our classrooms, whether it's using the computer or iPads that we have in our school, so that we can each answer the question. That hourglass is our weight. Oh, here we go. Let's see. What's going to be the biggest word? Family. Dad. I thought Mom was going to come up there more, but we have different ways we've said Mom. All right? So you have a lot of people in your corner. It's not just one person. It's not just your family. It's all your teachers, the people in your churches, the people in your neighborhood. It's the people that work for the school system, the school board. You have a lot of people in your corner. All right, let's look at some of our gold medal winners. All right, this is who? The Lake Taylor Titans. This is the football team. They won the state championship this year. Not to be outdone, though. The Lake Taylor women's basketball team also won the state championship. They have coaches, and the amazing thing about this pair of coaches, the coach for the football team and the coach for the basketball team, they're married to each other. That's Hank Sawyer and Sandra Sawyer. Can you imagine what it would have been like for only one of them to win the state championship? They had all of the Lake Taylor faculty, staff, student body, every single one of those parents behind them. We had the Norfolk Public Schools Teacher of the Year. If you're from Sherwood Forest, stand up. Because they had the Teacher of the Year. Tamara Smith Moyler from Sherwood Forest. And their principal, Ms. Jordan. And everybody at Sherwood Forest had her back. Thank you, Sherwood Forest students. Norview High School has something to be very proud about this year. They have a student who is only one of 12 students in the state of Virginia that has won the Millennium Scholarship. She gets a full ride to college, any college she wants. That's a winner. Now, these young ladies and gentlemen, I think some of them are former ambassadors because they are from Larchmont. Larchmont people, stand up because you need to be proud of your people, because these young people competed in the global finals for Destination Imagination in Knoxville, and they came back winners. That's because of the foundation they got in elementary school. Thank you, Larchmont students. Let's see. Oh, now see, this is to my heart right now because I had the privilege of being one of the moderators at the Battle of the Books. If you were there, you know I had the ducks. Because I told you to get your ducks in order. I had ducks on all the tables. So let me have the winners of the 5th grade Battle of the Books. I know I got some of them out there because they're from Willard. Now, not to be outdone, and I have to give them props, the 4th grade champs. They were from Compostela. Let's give Compostela a round of applause. If you competed in the Battle of the Books, I need you to stand up. They read 7 books to compete in this Battle of the Books. 7. And they were not short books. Way to go, you're all winners. All right, your gold medals. What will be your first gold medal, or in some of your cases, what is the first gold medal that you've already earned? 5 people. Poll right now on the iPads. Switch it over, Miss Blow. Put it in quick and pass it. Pass and go. See, a lot of people already have, they know they've won gold medals of things that they've already been accomplishing. Check it out, youth ambassadors. Every single one of you is a gold medal winner because you're a youth ambassador. Ooh, I have somebody who wants their gold medal to be their doctorate degree. Who is that person that wants to have their doctorate? Where are you? Don't be afraid. That's a good thing. All right, if you don't want to admit it. That means you have to go all the way through high school. You have to go to 4 years of college. Then you earn your master's degree. Oh, there you are, see? Very good. Then you have to you continue on and get your doctorate. That's a lot of school. Science, honor roll, fair, soccer, cheerleading. We've got a lot of people. Oh, we got the ambassadors. Lots of different things. Lots of different things that you already have figured you've gotten your gold medals at, things that you want to get your gold medal at. Oh, there it comes in another way. College. We've got runners in the audience. Gymnastics, dancing, football, tennis. Awesome. We have a lot of scientists out there. Somebody's interested a lot of our students are interested in science. That's great. All right, and we talked about what your gold medal is. But here's the thing. This is the gold medal that Norfolk Public Schools wants you to earn. We want you to earn that diploma. That is your gold medal from Norfolk Public Schools. Now, a lot of you will be participating in moving on ceremonies from 5th grade up to 6th grade, but that's not your gold medal. Your high school diploma is your gold medal, okay? So let's keep that gold medal in sight. All right, people rarely succeed unless they're having fun at what they're doing. I have fun every day that I come to work. I have a smile on my face every day because I love playing with technology. So this is for parents, not students. Parents, what is your most favorite thing to do? If you've been polling along with us, just something quick. What is your most favorite thing to do? This is for parents or any adult that's in the audience. No students voting. Flip it, Dr. Blow. Cooking, reading, ooh, the ballet, helping others, being with my children. See, this is what your parents are saying. Being with my children, paint. Oh, I like number bedtime. I like that one too. Playing with kids, helping people, crafts. All right, let's close the polling and let's see if we can get that in a Wordle. So students, while we're waiting, here's your chance. What do you do to have fun? 5 people very quickly. What do you do to have fun? What is fun for you? All right, voting is stopped. Don't enter anymore. Let's see what we get when we have the parents and the students together. Oh, that was the parents. Biking, children, reading. Now see if we can put the other one in there. Let's see what the kids said. All right, let's talk about success. Nothing happens until something moves. You can't make something happen unless you get up and do it. Albert Einstein. I know all the teachers love this one. Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. You can't keep doing it the same old way. If it doesn't work, try something new. That was Albert Einstein again. A person who never made a mistake, never tried anything new. Can you tell I like Einstein? Success, 10% inspiration, 90% perspiration. You gotta work to get it. How do you succeed? Try hard enough. If at first you don't succeed, keep going. By failing to prepare, you are preparing to fail. All right, so you have to do the work. You have to practice. You have to sit in class. You have to listen to your teachers. Then you have to go back at home and practice it again. All right, do we have what the kids said? All right, we're going to flip back because hopefully that Wordle will be ready for us now. And this is what the kids said. We have a lot of sports in there. Look at sleep. Basketball, playing, family. The bigger the word, the more people wrote it. All right, some final thoughts, because I don't want to keep you here all night, because I see what you're waiting for up here. These were some quotes that I found, and they're really important. When you make your vision your mission, you get to your destination. Winners don't do different things, but they do things differently. When your signature becomes your autograph, that's real success. When people say, "Can I have your autograph?" That's success. But on a final note, really, this is really important because part of the youth ambassadors, you had to do some community projects. You have to know that you've never really lived until you have done something for someone that can never repay you. You have to do things without thinking you're going to get something from them. That's what doing good for other people is all about. Not that they're going to give you some money because you cleaned the house or because you got good grades. You're doing it for making you feeling good inside, not for what you're trying to get back. That's what I have for you. I hope you've had fun with the iPads tonight. I hope that we can get our teachers to do some of this in the classrooms, okay? So what I'm gonna have you do is I want those iPads passed to this side of the auditorium. If you'll flip the covers back on them, we're gonna make sure we get 20 of them back. Thank you very much. I appreciate your participation tonight.
Thank you, Ms. Ivel. That was very inspiring and fun at the same time. Okay, at this time, the time you have been waiting for, we will have Dr. Denise Charbonnet, our Executive Director of Secondary Schools, come forward to present the names. And boys and girls, this is the time you've been waiting for.
Good evening. I have a partner who's helping me tonight, Dr. Natalie Halloran, and we're going to be quick in calling the names of the NPS Youth Ambassadors for Excellence because we saw some words up there and we know what's important: bedtime and sleep. We don't want to keep you out too late. We're going to start with Bayview Elementary School. Patanice Barber, Kalani Biller, Alexis Davis, Jonas Guffey, and Ike Smith.
Richard Bolin, Anaya Easter, Destiny Harrell, Renisha Miller, Janae Ryans, and King Williams.
Calcott Elementary School. Seth Avant, Nathaniel Brown, Morgan Everett, Angela Hempfer, and Skylar Jordan.
Camp Allen, Gabrielle Bell, Micah Cockley, Kernikia Marshall, Aja Mitchell, and Johnny Sprawling.
Camp Estella, Talia Barnes, Malaysia Barrett, Shamir Collins, Brandon Jackson Jr., and Estrella Martinez.
Chesterfield Academy, Nadia Brown, Jaquasia Page Knowles, Chakaya Pye, Delia Sproul, and Lydia Stringfield.
Coleman Place, Dasha Chambers, Kevin Crawford, Kiara Johnson, Aliana Lucoco, and Keila Romero.
Crossroads, Alexander Oxton, Elisa Bell, Jalen Jones, Timothy Reed, and Akita Van Kirk.
Fairlawn, Lovely Blake, Nakisha Bowles, Cheyenne Evner, Shadozi Okafo, Jaron Tunstall.
Ghent, Kai Arman, Bartol, Isabel Davies, Zanaya Hayes, Zeta McMorris, and Julia Tracy.
Granby Elementary School, Sophia Chen, Brian Hoyte, Jillian Martin, Thalia Padine, Cameron Payne.
Ingleside, Ashley Barnes, Toriana Beans, Deshaun Brown, Jalen Pennant, Sterling White III.
J. Cox Elementary, Alicia Bynum, Kyle Cooper, Jakaya Gillespie, Jakia Gilliam, Javante Moore.
Larchmont Elementary, Madeline Allen, Vincent Bashara, Dylan McCavitt, Alexandra Rainey, and Lauren Sildorf.
Larimore, Anaya Edwards, Giselle Ortega, Tierra Peguero, Shakira Roberts, Christopher Serrano.
Lindenwood, Asaya Armstrong, Bradley Baker, Indira Casiris, Daquan Farabee, and Zalara Wilkerson.
Little Creek, Isabel Balo, Ariana Carroll, Maya Daughtry, Jackson Kidd, Travion Mitchell.
Monroe Elementary, Tyon Sunkins Burke, Randy Edmonds, Jakai Flynn, Avanya Patterson, and Kiuri Puller.
The line is so long, she needs help, huh? Norview Elementary School, Calvin Braxton, Marilyn Giselle Cordova, Jacinta Orzechowski, Spencer Tholander, and Darneka Wilson.
Ocean View Elementary, Ava Anderson, Dylan Baker, Deanna Bradley, Jada Day, Leah Mentona.
Ocean Air Elementary School, Jason Boer, Lillian Collins, Zachary Cook, Tanika Hicks, Sean Watson.
Poplar Halls, Tamara Adams, Mark Askew Jr., Francos Marie Ba, Shanae Combs, Madison Roby.
St. Helena, Denisha Amos, Kashana Forrest, Kashawn Ward, Deja Williams.
Sewell's Point, Ethan Foster, Isaiah German, Justin Legaspi, Jacob Lepst, Joshua Lepst.
Sherwood Forest, Trinity Bogue, Winston Craddock, Azaria Gerardo, Mikhail Nixon, Catherine Paniel.
Suburban Park, Catherine Abetz, Ashawn Riddick, Victor Rodriguez, Hannah Stalker, Sean Taylor.
A minute here. Tanner's Creek, Deanna Armstrong, Delilah Davenport, Raquan Griffin, Angelo Lopez, Nika Omandan.
Terrellton, Taylor Clark, Trent Dickey, Kylie Donald, Natalia Kerstad, Mary Kay Placencia.
Tidewater Park, Natrail Collins, Kashandra Craddock, Gregory Johnson, Bryce Phillips, Quinea Richardson.
W.H. Taylor, Trent Anderson, Indira Ely, Stella Glass, Adara Hewitt, and Amur Humandai.
Willard Model Elementary School, Nolan Baxendall, Trinity Blackwell, Armani Brooks, Bridget Brown, Markayla Brown.
Willoughby Elementary, Hannah Evans, Miles Knoll, Tyler Quinn, Christopher Sim, Taylor Veneman.
P.B. Young Elementary, Lazaria Alexander, Jovan Barnes, Queen Evans, Mikai Lawton, Roman Johnson. Let's give all of our NPS youth ambassadors a round of applause. Congratulations, and we look forward to having you in middle school next year.
Let's give our youth ambassadors another round of applause. Great job. At this time, we will hear from Trent Farland, an 8th grader at Ruffner Academy. He's going to give you the charge.
Good evening. I'm Trent Farland, and I'm currently an 8th grader in the Young Scholars Program at Ruffner Academy. I'd like to congratulate you all on being selected as youth ambassadors. It's obvious your teachers saw a great academic and leadership potential in each of you, and you should be proud of your accomplishments. I remember when I was in your shoes 3 years ago, I had a few mixed feelings about moving on to middle school. I was excited and a little uncertain about my future ahead of me. So I'd like to share a few tips with you all today to get you ready for the transition to middle school. The change from elementary school to middle school is a big deal. It means you're moving on in life. But that also means you'll be taking on more responsibilities as students and quite a few changes in your everyday school life. First off, classes are separated into odd and even days with different classes on each. You have to get used to changing classes as there are in more than one room. You'll no longer have a single teacher. Instead, you'll have different teachers for each class, and each of those teachers will have different expectations for you. Some of you may even have to get used to uniforms if your school has a uniform policy. This may sound like a lot to take in, but trust me, it's amazing how fast you'll catch on. Okay, now for those tips I promised you. In middle school, homework isn't optional as much as you wish it was, so just finish it up and try not to let it get out of hand. Teachers only want to help you, so don't shoot down their attempts to. Their help can mean the difference between a passing grade and a failing one. I can tell you from personal experience, you'll need to keep track of events, assignments, and due dates if you don't want to end up being surprised by anything. If you're starting to struggle in a class, don't be ashamed of it. And certainly don't ignore it. Getting help may just be the thing that saves you. A lot of kids, especially those used to having high grades, can be embarrassed to ask for help on some things, and that's their first mistake. If you're starting to struggle, go to a teacher, your guidance counselor, or talk to your parents. The most important thing is to take care of it before it becomes a problem later. Time management skills will play a big role in your success in middle school. You have to learn that work comes first, but don't worry, there'll be many opportunities for fun later. Getting involved in your school community is a great idea. If you're looking for something to do, consider trying out for a sport or joining one of the many clubs that your school offers, even if you've never tried it before. After all, middle school is a time for exploration, of finding what makes you happy or what sparks your interest. It's also an opportunity to make connections with your teachers and friends. I hope these tips help you next year as you begin middle school. Thank you all for your time, and I wish you the best of luck for your future ahead.
At this time, we'll have closing remarks by our school board member, Mr. Rodney Jordan.
Unlike Dr. Houston, I've been on the little footstool all my life, so I'm kind of used to it. So I appreciate that. A lot has been said tonight. You've received a lot of great words from others. I'm not going to delay you much longer. I would like to say to the youth ambassadors, being an ambassador means that you are a highly ranked official. And being an ambassador means that you represent something. And right now you are representing academic excellence. You're representing Norfolk Public Schools. You're representing your parents and your family and your community. So as you move on to 6th grade, take that same spirit that you had at elementary school with you into middle school. Be proud of your academic excellence. Never apologize for it. Encourage others to follow your lead. Always be proud of the support that you get from your parents and your teachers and your staff. And to those that put on this excellent program, to the administrators here, to the leadership, on behalf of Dr. King, I'd just like to say thank you for all your hard work and dedication. As parents, can we just take a moment and give the staff of Norfolk Public Schools support for all that they do? Lastly, I'd like to say there are going to be several enrichment opportunities for you this summer. Take advantage of the camps, take advantage of the STEM programs, take advantage of all that Norfolk Public Schools and others have to offer. Just because school is ending now, you have an opportunity to have fun and learn over the summer. So I hope you will do that. Hope everyone will have a great evening and go have some fun. Thank you.